Well, that's the word, and I choose to use, and I give it a very concise definition that goes right to what I think it should be about. And then people can argue, say that that's not what it means and whatnot, but that would be their choice. But the way that I use the word and the way that I understand the word should be used, patriotism basically means, fundamentally, you first of all have to believe in a product called justice, something that has never been produced. That's why I use the term, I don't say that I am more patriotic, I say that I know of no person more patriotic than myself, because I don't. You have to always tell the truth about that, because there might be somebody more patriotic than me, but I know of no person more patriotic than myself. Now, what do I base it on? Because I believe that racism shouldn't exist and that justice should. And I say that. I say that in my words and whatnot. Now, that doesn't make me patriotic, but that doesn't make anybody else more patriotic than me, since racism has never been eliminated by anybody. So you don't have any evidence. No one has evidence of having eliminated white supremacy and replaced it with justice. So any person who says, I believe in eliminating racism and replacing it with justice, that person should be recognized as a very, very, very patriotic person. Mm-hmm. Now, where's the reasoning? Why pick out racism? And talking about getting rid of racism and replacing it with justice would automatically make a person in the patriotism ballpark, you might say. How did that work? I mean, why just that particular subject? Because it's the biggest problem on the planet. Racism is the biggest problem on the planet. You solve the problem of racism, all of the labor problems, all of the religious problems, all of the economic problems, all of the sexual problems will be much more easier to solve, because the race problem stands in the way of the solution to all of these other problems and all of the major areas of activity: economics, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion, sex, and war. You will minimize these problems if you get rid of the race problem. Uh-huh. I have a sort of a cliche saying. It's a flippant saying, but it makes the point, I think. It's almost a comic saying, but I hope that it's taken seriously. And that is, get rid of the race problem, and all the other problems you can take care of on your lunch hour.